on stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ow!
And good afternoon. Chris, how are you?
I am awesome. How are you, sir?
Fantastic. Welcome to the Seth Williams Show with Chris Aiken, and we're live. It's a Monday. Happy holidays.
Yes, and it feels like your background today. It's cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow on Monday,
Oh, don't say that.
a week from today. Yeah.
Well, I guess it is November. I guess I should just start accepting that. But
Yes. and I had a productive weekend.
oh yeah, what'd you do?
I put up my Christmas tree.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So the tree is up. We have some more decorating to do tonight. Kind of had a couple of drinks and got less motivated as the night went on. So, but we did get the tree up and lit, and it's looking pretty in the corner of the house here. And of course, I got a lot of shit from it, from Bob and stuff, and
Well, you're doing
telling
my
me that
tree
I'm
too.
retarded for.
Because your tree is my tree. Because there won't be one over here. I don't do
Why?
Christmas.
I don't do Christmas. That's like saying I don't do.
Well,
birthdays.
I don't.
do
I don't
anything.
do birthdays either because I
Why
don't
not?
care. It's not interesting to me. It's not exciting. It's just a burden to me.
Okay, I'm gonna have like the big 5-0 next July. You're not gonna come to my birthday party?
Oh, I'll come, sure. But when I turn 60, will I have a birthday party? Absolutely not.
Well, I'll celebrate it for you.
Well, you can. I did, dude. You guys, all three shows had to say, "Hey, was it your birthday earlier this week, last week?" to me, because I don't celebrate this stuff. And Christmas, same thing. I don't give, I don't get. I don't care. It's just another damn day to me.
Well, it's the birth of our Lord and Savior, and so that's why I'm going to celebrate it. And I like celebrating a little bit early. Here's the problem.
Okay.
I am massively depressed with most of my life.
Okay.
I don't make enough money.
Sure.
I eat the wrong shit. I don't have as much fun as I used to have. I can't walk around all that great. And so, you know what? I need to be happy. And so happiness to me is walking into a living room that looks like the North Pole.
Well, I'm not telling you have to live my life. I'm just saying it
I
does
know.
not. It does nothing but for me, except for cause me hassle with tree stuff all over the floor and
Fake trees, don't do that.
yeah. But then they're fake. What's the point of that? I
Because
might
it
as well
looks
just
pretty.
tape a picture to the wall.
It looks beautiful. Looks like a real tree, and then you can spray stuff that smells like pine,
I don't.
and then lit up and beautiful.
That's just time away from my work schedule.
So last year I had 2 trees
Yeah.
in my living room,
Mhm.
and my wife did not like the way the one looked, so I got rid of that tree. And this year I replaced it with a 7-foot light up thing of presents. So it looks like big wrap presents, and it's all lit up, and it's like 7 foot tall, right on the side of my TV, next to on the other side of the Christmas tree.
Nice.
It's fucking awesome. And then my wife bought a couple more Santas, so we now have like 20 some Santas all around the living room, and I have a little Santa's mailbox that I have in my living room. I have all kind of stuff. Big, huge nutcracker. Big, it's like a 3.5 foot nutcracker. I mean, like, yeah,
right.
I like to celebrate.
Well, you're into it. That's fine. I'm not saying you have to have my following. I'm just saying that for me, it's just a day. It's a day that was always a dream. I hate to be this way because it's really, I shouldn't blame one person, but it's my ex-wife's fault. She overmade everything into such a production that I just don't want to do it anymore. I used to like Christmas. I used to be big into Christmas. And then she beat me down with we got to do this, and we got to do this churchy thing, and we got to do that, and we got to put up these decorations, and, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, you know what? Now you're gone. Take your fucking tree with you. I was like, goodbye.
Well, this is how you know that you're wrong, though, because Jim there says I haven't set up a tree since 2005. So you're wrong.
If I'm following Jim, that's not good. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're in trouble. It's 80 here in Florida. Like, good for you, dude.
I don't celebrate anything really. Like for me, the only holiday that I still celebrate, and it's not shocking because it is definitely the fat guy holiday, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I love Thanksgiving, but not because of the Pilgrims landing at Plymouth Rock or any of that shit. I just like the food. I just like the food and the football.
All right, you do realize though that you can make a turkey, mashed potatoes, and everything else any other day of the year, not just Thanksgiving. Of course,
but usually, at least the last couple of years, I get Billy Morris to make the turkey for me, and I just buy the turkey from Billy.
Oh, that's right. He does do that thing with the swinging truck, right?
And my God, is it good?
I have to. You know what? I'm gonna get.
It's worth it. I will say it's a little pricey, but it is worth it. It's.
Seth, did you have a company decorate the outside? Now, in the condo here that we live in, like the area, you can't decorate the outside until like 2.5 weeks before Christmas.
How dare they keep it centered on the holiday?
Well, I mean, come on, it's my home. I own this place. Why can't I do whatever the hell I want?
You would have done it in July.
Yeah. Back when I had a place where I could actually decorate the front yard and stuff, I was that guy that had all the big fucking inflatables outside, and so I had a giant. It was literally like a 12-foot Homer Simpson who dressed like Santa Claus, like inflatable. Yeah. And one day I got home and it was gone. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And I went upstairs because my mom lived it was like a duplex, and she lived in the upstairs part and I lived in the downstairs part. And I went out on her patio and I could see fucking footprints where some dumbass walked across my yard and just yanked my fucking inflatable out and stole it. Of course, it was in Cleveland, so it was one of these dumb thug idiot kids probably that just decided, hey, it's mine. I'm going to take it.
As opposed to one of those scholarly lawyer types that usually steal Santas.
Well, I'm guessing, yeah, right. These scumbags who are upset that their SNAP benefits are being canceled here don't work for shit. I had to, take my stuff.
Seems reasonable to me.
I'll talk about that SNAP stuff in a minute, but yeah. So I mean, I like decorating, and I do enjoy, having. I think Brian asked if I'm going to put my cookware on top instead of a star. Go fuck yourself, dude. I'm going to use that cookware tonight. I'm cooking spaghetti.
Who are you?
I am. We have to put all the rest of the decorations out because right now it looks like Christmas exploded all over my living room and dining room. So I need to get things in order. Otherwise, I'm going to
ordering from an Italian restaurant is not cooking spaghetti, Seth.
I'm going to cook spaghetti. I'll take a picture and send it to you.
You need to videotape that. That could be bonus Minds coverage. Seth cooking.
I will absolutely take video of that and send it to you.
It's funny.
But so I mean, for me, it's relaxing when I come home to that kind of environment as opposed to not. And I like to enjoy it. I don't want to put it up like 3 weeks before Christmas, and then I don't have much time to enjoy it. So put it up 2 months and ahead of time, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'll be ready to take it down when it's over. I think one year we left up our Christmas stuff until like February 15th. It was like after the Super Bowl that we finally took it down.
I have somewhere here. I don't even know where it is anymore, but it's the only Christmas thing I have. John Drake's friend Amber. That I had a party over here by the house at the house one year before Christmas, like right before Christmas, and I of course had no decorations up as I always don't. So she went and bought a one of those tree things at the AutoZone, the air freshener trees, and she decorated it, like she drew little lights on it and stuff. And that has been the only Christmas decoration that I have used for 10 years.
That's awesome. Seth needs a Cleveland Browns themed Christmas tree. I also had a big inflatable Cleveland Browns player. Somebody stole that too.
Yeah. It's even more reason not to celebrate it. Why? I bet you if you put one up this year, somebody would come and give you another one. Give it back to you. That team stinks.
Well, they've stunk forever, so it's different. But yeah, so that's what we did this weekend. I hope I was going to tell a story, but I don't think I can because my daughter might be listening. But it was an interesting weekend.
Really? That in a bad way?
No. It was actually a very good way for me. But I don't want to say it in front of my daughter.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll tell it, and I'll keep it clean.
Okay.
So my wife and I don't know, probably still hungover from the night before. Decided we were gonna, get a little
frisky.
There you go. You can say the word. But we were in the living room.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah, and so things started getting a little heavy, whatever. And I look up, and my wife looks up, and I'm not joking. Swear to God.
Yeah.
In each of the windows outside the house,
yeah,
there were 2 deer with their faces pressed up against the glass, just staring into the fucking living room, dude.
Nice.
So they were like voyeur deer, dude.
Smelled the pheromones and got attracted to the windows.
Maybe I don't know what they were doing, but it was it was interesting. It was just 2 large deer just in each window, just right the fuck in. Should have shot and made them dinner for Christmas. But yeah, so it was a nice weekend. It was fun.
Well, that's good.
First time I had a drink of vodka in a long time, I'll tell you that.
What were you drinking? Like screwdrivers or just straight vodka?
Straight.
Yeah. No. I need a little orange juice with my vodka. Not a lot, but just a little bit, like 25-75 with 25 being the orange juice. That's good.
Right. But it's the first time if we partake in any alcoholic beverages, it's now just on a Saturday night. It's not like it was before. But it's nice to have a little something every now and then, for God's sakes.
Sure.
I'm handicapped, not dead yet.
Yeah. Well, that's it. You just got to live your life, man. Do what you do.
But I did realize how shitty being handicapped is.
Why?
Because like the tree it's a tall tree. I mean, I'm talking like a 7-footer.
Right.
And last year, my daughter got up on a chair to put like the star or whatever we have on top of the tree. Well, since I have no tippy toes, I can't get on tippy toes to fucking put the star on there. And I'm sure as hell not getting on a chair to try to do it.
Right.
And so my wife has to buy a step stool or something to get up there and put it on. Can't
you just lean it down?
Well, there's all kind of shit on it. I don't know if I don't know, break it or have it fall over or something.
Well, there's your lesson for next year. Put the star on first.
Yeah, I guess.
Put the star on while the tree's down and then lift it up.
So, but it's little things like that you don't realize that you're handicapped and you can't do it anymore.
I hear you.
It sounds minimal, but it is something that you lose.
This is one of them things that we're going to talk about on the Limping Out of the Fire show, is all the little things that change. And they're little things that day to day, most people do not think of. They just don't. Right. Dude, I have a little stupidest thing that I do, and it's weird. It's on both of my wrists, and you probably can't see it, but they're always cut up right here. It's always cut right here because it's right where a graft meets like regular skin. And it,
Right.
there's like scar tissue under it, so it itches. And I don't even notice it half the time until I look down and my hands are all bloody or whatever because I've scratched a hole right through it. And I do it all the time. That's why they're always cut up. Because, it's one of them things. You just casually scratching like you would, in the old days. You get an itch, you scratch it. Next thing you know, it's like, fuck, I scratched right through it because I didn't feel it.
Ugh.
'Cause I don't feel nothing. And then the only way I know is because it's bleeding. It's like, ugh, that sucks.
That does suck.
Welcome to burn victims.
Habu says, what happened to Mines last
Mine
week?
was up last week. What are you talking about? It was there.
And it was
was
fucking
great.
awesome, too.
It's up there, I think. If it didn't air, and now I'm thinking about it, something happened where it didn't air live, but I put it right back up because Jackal hit me up like literally as soon as we ended the show. And I put it right up like 5 minutes later. So it's there. I know it's there. I do know for a fact it's there. And it was really good. That was one of the best. That was one of the best Minds episodes we've done.
Wow.
That was really
that was
funny.
good. John says, a Cleveland Browns themed tree would probably have to look like that shit ass Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
That is true.
Come on, John. What are you mad about? We didn't lose this weekend.
Lost. By the way, did you see that horrible coach for the freaking Commanders? His team losing by 30 points, and he leaves his quarterback out there who gets, I think, a season-ending injury.
Yeah, dislocated elbow.
Idiot.
That game was over at halftime. Yeah. That kid should have been sitting at halftime.
I turned it off in the first quarter and went to sleep. It was because it was like 27-0. And then
I had Jackson, Smith, and Jigba on my fantasy
I
team,
just noticed this morning, I saw the thing saying, Dan Quinn should be fired. And I was like, Dan Quinn? I didn't know he was even in trouble. Then I watched it. I was like, yeah, why is this guy playing with, what was the score, 37-10 or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Well, good. I guess that means that the assholes in the NFL are not limited to wearing Browns uniforms. I guess there's on other teams as well.
Habu says a bunch of us waited until 6. Sorry, man, but it's up there. You can watch it now.
What do you want me to do?
It's fucking
You
hysterical.
want me to fire up the DeLorean there, Habu?
If you could, that'd be great.
Fire that up, go to 88.
But go back. Please go back to like when I'm like 12 or something.
Somehow I don't think I'm going back to last Wednesday.
What age would you go back to if you could do that? And remember that you're going to remember everything that you've done throughout your entire life, but you get to restart at a certain age.
The day I arrived in Korea, there's no, that was by far the most fun I've ever had in my life. And knowing what I do now, I wouldn't have wasted 6 months being shy. I would have gone right for it. I'd have been in Itaewon night 1, chasing hookers and whatnot.
Would you have gotten married?
No, absolutely not.
But if you get rid of your marriage, you get rid of your children.
Casualty of war. Casualty.
Well,
I will live under the assumption that I would have either married or knocked somebody else up and they still would have gotten here. Because your life would change. It wouldn't just be stuff disappearing. It would also be, new things happening in your life. So I'd have probably met somebody else. And certainly if I had my knowledge now, I would have gone about dating and finding a wife a different way. Like not looking for one at 18.
I don't really want to lose, my wife and kids that I have now, but I have to find a different way to get to.
Yeah, but you got married later. I mean, how old were you when you got married?
Yeah, but that's my second marriage, though.
Which means you could avoid the first one.
Second marriage, I was married at 22.
Wouldn't you avoid that like the plague?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I still have to find. But see, my first marriage and what I did for a living ended up taking me to, my current wife and then having my daughter and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's a hard thing. I mean, I love my kids to death, but I ain't going to lie. I did not love my ex-wife enough to be married to her to have those great kids. Literally, my kids, I think, the 2 times she got pregnant were, fuck after fighting kids. I really think that they were, sessions after like makeup sessions.
Well, I know
And
my
that's,
daughter was, so I know
do
that.
I really want to? If I was to get back with her, that's 23
But I still
years
wanted it.
that I could have free.
Like I would still do radio, but I would do it a lot differently than I did it. I wouldn't be the nice guy trying to help people out, and I'd be the guy that walks all over everybody and does what I wanted to do. And I'll be the guy, not the sit back and watch guy.
Sure. I mean, I don't know.
Nice guy. I don't like being a nice guy anymore. I wish I would have been the dick like everybody else, so I could actually have some money in my pocket.
I don't know. There's a thought that I might actually go back even a year before the Army and skip Korea and go and try, because I had an all-ride scholarship to go play baseball. And now that I see what these guys make, it's like, I don't think I don't know that I'd have been a Hall of Famer, but I know I could have hit 250. And that keeps you in the league now for 20 years.
Yeah.
At $5 million a year. So I might have gone to, I don't know. Korea was so much fun though, dude. I mean, if you took your funnest day in your life and had 2.5 years of it, would you take it? Would you trade everything for it?
I hear you.
Because that was me. I mean, every day was the funnest day. Even when I was in trouble, every day was the funnest day of my life. When I would get in trouble for doing stuff, get arrested for fighting or drunk or whatever, it was even still fun then. It was all fun.
I'm trying to, I think, I mean, some people like believe in like reincarnation and stuff like that. And it's like, what good is reincarnation if you don't remember it? I mean, like if I come back as whatever, well, I'd like to remember what I did before. If I came back as like another person, I'd like to remember how I fucked shit up in the last life.
Yeah, so you don't do it again.
So I don't do it again.
Exactly.
Even though it might be different parents, might be different whatever, different situation, but I'd like to remember how I fucked everything up the last time and then do things so I can end up better off.
Yeah. The weird thing about it though is, and I've gone through this thing with my brain as well, is regardless of knowing better, there's still the peer pressure that you succumb to the first time that you probably would succumb to the next time. Like in high school or whatnot. If you went up to a girl and she told you no, but it was, you have some other idea of how that worked in the past, like in your past life or whatever, and you bring that up and it's still a no, then what? Then you feel even more lost. You feel like you really are a loser.
Yeah.
Because you can't find the way. So
I don't know. I think there's so many things I would do differently. It's not even funny.
Oh, me too. Me too. I probably wouldn't have been standing in that fucking steel mill.
Right?
I probably would have avoided that day.
Yes. Probably would have laid off the candy a little bit.
Yeah.
The cigarettes and stuff and done things a little bit, a lot different.
Yeah.
But you don't get that second shot, and that sucks, man. Fuck.
Well, you just got to make the most of what you got today.
Well, yes. Like my
and
Christmas
thank you,
tree.
Tom, for agreeing with me about Korea being good times.
I gotta go there. I get all these reels on my like Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
For a place called Pattaya. I think it's Thailand.
Yeah, that's not Korea.
Pattaya, Thailand, or something like that. And there's just women lined up on the streets, like just waiting for Americans to come down, and they just grab them by the hand and off they go, dude.
Dude, them red light districts in all of these countries are not for the weak of cock. That's for sure, because holy smokes, the red light, dude. I even talked about it in my book. I have a whole chapter dedicated to the place in Korea called Miyadi, which was you would go to Miyadi's with your buddies, and you'd go with 8-10. You just walk down the street, and it was nothing but window shopping. You'd go by a window and there'd be 8 girls in there, 10 girls in there or whatever, just sitting on the floor. And you'd go in and you'd find one where everybody found a girl they wanted to fuck, and nobody was fighting over which girl they were going to hook up with. And you'd pay them a whopping, I don't know, $8-10, whatever it would be. You'd try and work a deal. You'd be like, we got 10 guys, give you $60, for 10 dudes or whatever. And you'd go in and they'd feed you drinks and feed you like like royalty in the 1500s or whatever, dipping, dropping
Nice.
grapes and shit in your mouth. Then they do a sex show for you where they're bouncing ping pong balls off the walls from their snatch and whatever, and then you disappear to a room for the whole rest of the night to bang for like $6.
Tom says Thailand, you risk that hot woman being a man. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those pictures and stuff, and they are pretty hot, those dudes. But hopefully you get one. I mean, don't they have to tell you, like, you lady boy, and they have to tell you? I don't know. Look, I'm never going to go anywhere but here, dude. This is going to be my life forever. And
well, the nice thing about Korea, at least when I was there, which was 80, when was I there? 87 to 89, so a zillion years ago at this point, was the girl would come in and she'd get naked, and then she would take this bowl. They would have this bowl with rags in it and stuff, and they would wash their snatch, so you knew it was a snatch, and then they would take your dick and wash your dick to make sure you were clean before they started blowing you or fucking you or whatever. It was an ordeal. It was
more mine's coverage on. So you're getting mines now.
Whatever. It is what it is. The topic. This is what we talk about when we go to Christmas talk.
This is true. Christmas tree, birth of Christ, getting dick sucked in Thailand.
Yeah, is your daughter still
Korea.
watching?
Not now. Dear watching me and my wife get it on in the living room.
Nice.
Seth, you got to watch the Sydney Sweeney boxing movie this week.
Oh, Christy, yeah. Of course.
Looks good. Did you see, however,
Yes.
she was at a NASCAR event, which is cool, but I heard today a commercial
Yeah.
that she's going to be on the Stephen Colbert show this week.
Yeah. She's an actress. That's what
So
they
how's
do.
that going to go?
Well, Colbert will dodge. He won't ask her any political questions because she's right-leaning. He'll just ask her about her damn movie. That's what it'll be. Oh, here's a scene from Christy. Oh, what was it like training with Christy Martin? What did you learn that you didn't know going in, Sydney? You know that's what it's going to be. It's going to be.
But I'm interested to see what you don't think he'll ask any questions about being a right-wing gun-toting.
Nah, he's a coward. He ain't going to
Republican.
do that. He's not going to do that. And she might slam him, which would be even worse. So, no, he's going to stick to the script. Is it even live? Is he back? I don't even know.
I would assume.
Wasn't he?
They're advertising it.
But that doesn't mean anything. That could be an interview from a year ago.
Oh,
If he's still off, because wasn't he off TV?
I mean, he's not fired until like next year.
No, but they took him off TV like 2 or 3 weeks ago and have been running reruns.
I don't know.
I don't know either, because God knows I don't watch that. But I just read that somewhere, so I don't know. Even if she's on it, I mean, dude, most of those interviews are just bullshit anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I just would like to see her maybe say something like, "Hey, I don't care what you think of me. This is who I am."
She's smart enough to not even touch that. I'll bet you her management probably told Colbert no political questions. She's not going to answer a political question. She's not dumb like Springsteen. Oh, I got a movie out. Let me piss off half the world that would see it.
Yeah.
She's not that kind of stupid.
That silver see-through dress Sydney had on the other day was fire.
Delicious.
Yeah, remember I showed you? I sent you the picture. It was awesome.
She looked
Then
amazing.
I sent you the glamour dolls picture.
Yes. What was that about?
Did you like that?
No,
Why not?
not especially. I'm like,
You didn't think those chicks were hot?
they just look bleh. I don't know.
Yeah, you know why?
Because they're dudes.
Because the dolls on the Glamour UK magazine are a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
The Women of the Year Glamour magazine decided to make a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, why not?
Now, there's one on the front that I might give a shot at.
Ugh, stop it.
If I didn't know she was a dude, he was a dude. He
But
was
you
a
do.
dude.
So
But if I didn't, and I just saw the cover of the magazine, like I tried to be open-minded and like look at the cover of the magazine and go, all right, if I wasn't aware that these were guys, which one would I, give a shot at the title at? And there's a couple where I was like, all right, maybe. But then you find out they're actual guys and they're like, fuck. But
yeah, I'll pass.
like, remember that Kamala's daughter or whatever that we looked at the one time?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, she's got like a couple pictures look pretty good. It was a dude.
Of course it's a dude.
But in this magazine, there was like 2 or 3 where I was like, okay, maybe I could see myself, in a bar somewhere going, yeah, hey, what's going on, honey?
Why don't you just suck a cock and get it over with,
Okay,
Seth?
I'm not gay, dude.
You are.
Just making out with my wife in the living room with deer staring at me. I'm not gay. And they were female deer, so it wasn't like it was
You
like
hope they were
dudes.
female deer.
They didn't have any antlers. I can see their dicks poking through my window.
You were hoping that they had some antlers.
Female deer checking me out, dude. Yeah. Front right. I thought might have been a chick.
This one?
The one I can't see your
The Asian girl?
The one with that's under like closest
With
to
woman
the
of
word
the year on her
Yeah.
belly?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. There's no tits.
Okay, there are girls with flat chests, dude.
Yeah. Those are called unfuckable.
You never had sex with a girl with flat chest?
I have, but it wasn't by like best choice. It was by
And then the
what's
blonde
available.
like above her.
This one maybe. Nice big fake tits.
Yeah.
Looks like Cassie from wrestling, from TNA and WWE. Was part of the Iconics. She sort of has that look. Yeah, no, I'm
But
not
women
down
of
with
the
any
year that we're now making men. That's where we've gone. You know what? I don't understand why the left, like, I know some women leftists. Why aren't you pissed about this? Why aren't you angry? Aren't you a feminist? Don't you believe in women's rights? Women? Hello, real women? They're not women. They're men. Now we know why Seth wants to go to Thailand. Okay, seriously. They're not all ladyboys.
Yeah, I'm passing on this crew. As a collective, I'm passing on all of them, and I'm quite sure they're passing on my big fat stupid ass too. So whatever.
Dude, they're men. They might give you a shot.
Yeah, I doubt it. I'm still a big fat tub of shit. They'll fuck each other first.
Now, do you think I could get some in one of these countries, even though I'm handicapped?
Sure.
Are they just looking at the money?
Yeah, they don't give a shit. Dude, you could get one of them. You could take the foot off of that fucking prosthetic and say, I want to stick this in your pussy. And if you threw enough dollars at them, they'd let you. They'll let you do whatever you want. You could definitely, I have zero doubt, especially in like Thailand or somewhere like that. If you went to the red light district and you said, you know what? I just want you to lick my fucking stump until I jizz. Someone would. They would. They'll do
Honey,
whatever
if
you
you're listening,
want, man.
book a flight for next week, please.
Your wife won't do that for you?
No. No. She's a good woman. She's a trooper, but I'm not even
Not that much of a trooper.
No,
Huh?
not that much of a trooper. She's awesome, but not that awesome.
Yeah.
Although that wouldn't really do anything for me anyways. It's not something that I sit there and go, huh.
It'd probably just make you more depressed.
Yeah, it would make me just more sad, dude.
Well, you'd be like, oh man, what is this? Where's the fucking rest of the leg?
Although I wasn't really into women licking my toes or anything to begin with.
But now that you can't, now it's a thing.
I had one woman do that when I was on MMS,
Lick
right?
your toes?
I was doing overnights. Yeah. So I was doing overnights, and she's called me and she said, I want to come up to the studio. I was like, okay, great. And so she shows up with a friend. Good looking women. And they bring this a whole bunch of stuff, dude. They got like tins and trays and all this stuff. And I'm like, what the hell is all this for? And so I'm doing a break on the air. And next thing you know, she comes in. She's got water in these trays. Next thing you know, she's like taking my shoes off. And she starts rubbing my feet and stuff. And then starts washing them and everything. Next thing you know, sucking on my toes, dude.
She must have...
Well, I was live on the air. I just kept going because I was not going to stop during that.
She must.
And I'll tell you what, it was fantastic. It really was.
She must have thought that you were a black man that needed your feet washed by the white woman.
I think she. Yes, yeah.
Isn't that the thing?
But it was the thing, yeah. But she was it was an entertaining
I'll
night.
bet it was. Please tell me it ended with
got
then
more
I took her
entertaining.
somewhere.
Well, the night got more interesting when I turned the microphone off.
Missed 14 commercial breaks in a row.
Yeah, songs just kept playing, dude. There was no commercial breaks. Just one.
You hear the record just hitting the end over and over again.
Just one Pink Floyd song after another, dude.
I'm gonna play "Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner" 14 times in a row.
I just played The Wall in its entirety.
Right. Nah, none of us have ever done that to do something wrong in a studio. Never.
No. It was the best. One time this guy, I won't say his name, but he was another DJ at the station at the time. This is way back.
Sure.
Way back. And you can take these stupid girls off.
Well, I was keeping them up there for you, man.
That's all right. I'm good. And so there was I don't know, maybe people would rather look at the guys than us, but whatever. So there was this one DJ who worked at MMS with me, and he was a crazy person, dude. Apparently, just had gotten out of jail, like for like terroristic threats, and was in like a main jail in California and stuff like.
Wow.
And he was a fucking nutcase, and so one day he went to my boss and said that me and my wife at the time, ex-wife, were having sex in the studio.
Nice.
And my boss brought me in, and he's like, "Dude, are you guys having sex in the studio?" I was like, "No. Why would you? I'm not going to risk my job. I just got this job."
Right.
And he looks at me dead in the face. He goes, "Why not?" He's like, "You're a fucking radio DJ. You're supposed to do stuff like that." I was like, "Hey, all right, let's go."
Yeah, let's do that.
And the guy got all mad, dude, and like pissed because we didn't get fired. And they ended up firing his ass.
Well, that does happen. There is always the radio dick trying to get people in trouble. That was Rover for me. Rover and his crew tried so hard to get me and Matt fired. For God knows why. I have no idea why. I mean, forget me for a minute, because I really just showed up, did my 2 hours, and left every week. Yeah. I mean, I had nothing else to do with the radio station. Jesus. But Wardlaw, I mean, Matt. Yeah. Can you imagine Matt doing anything fireable?
No, nothing.
Ever. Matt, I mean, the most Matt may have ever done ever was leave a newspaper or something. Right. Leave it on the counter.
He's not doing anything.
No, he's not going to be doing blow off the board or something. No. I mean, come on. No. And they were like, "These guys are fucking up the studio every week. We come into a trash studio." And it's like, at most, both of us he would have a Dr. Pepper and I would have a Gatorade. We never ordered food. We weren't there long enough to order food. We were only there 2 hours. It's like, why would we do that?
Yeah. Matt's not the kind of guy to even tell you off, much less do something bad.
No.
He's not going to even tell you to fuck off.
No, not at all. I mean, Matt just took it and was like, all right, whatever. I did not, which caused us problems because Kim Monroe would call me over to the studio, and believe you me, I would be amped up, ready to scream at people. And I did. It was not a good scene.
But radio was different back when I started.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could really get away with a lot more than even you thought you could. I mean, the old timers would do whatever the hell they wanted to do.
Yeah.
But now you ain't going to get a manager to say, "Why aren't you having sex in the studio?"
No. I've heard all those stories too about in the old days, people just, their credit cards, the numbers being all filled in with Coke and shit from cutting Coke and stuff.
I'm not lying when I say that we took out the board at MMS when we moved from Tower City to the other joint, Independence. Okay. And there was all kind of that stuff underneath the console. When they took it out, you could just see it all over the place. Just like, dude, I would have dug it out myself if I known it was there. People had a party up there, man.
And I'm sure in the way old days, like BLF Bash days and stuff like that, he was doing acid while he was DJing.
Yeah, I felt bad. I felt so bad for that guy, man.
I love the Bash. He was great.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm the one that
Till you
replaced
got him fired.
I did nothing of the sort, but I did replace him because I used to listen to that guy all the time. The electric backyard barbecue, whatever he all this
Yes.
kind of shit that he did and said.
Mhm.
You know, every morning I'd go see him when I was an intern.
Sure.
I'd get there for the morning show, and I'd be there like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he'd be sitting there, and I'd talk to him. And back then it was like Taco Bell was open like 24/7,
Right.
and I'd say, "What are you doing after your show?" He's like, "I'm gonna go get me some Taco Bell." And he would get as soon as he was done, man, he would head over to Taco Bell, and he ended up working like a giant eagle or something like that when he got let go.
Mm.
But I remember when I told the spaceman Scott called me one day and he goes, "Seth, are you still in school?" I was like, "No." "How long you been out of school?" I was like, 6 months. He's like, "Dude, you're not allowed to work here like for free. When you're out of school and the internship is over, man, you can't come back up here." And I was like, "Oh man," and I was all sad and stuff. He's like, "But we want to offer you a job." I was like,
Right.
"Okay." And he's like, "It's gonna be a full-time gig." Told me how much money I was gonna be making. You realize I was making more my first year than like 10 years in. Because they ended up firing me and then rehiring me back.
Sure.
But so my first gig was like decent amount of money for like late 90s, like 98.
Right.
And he's like, "Just be here at 11 o'clock tonight." I was like, "Okay."
All right.
And I get up there, it's 11 o'clock, Tower City, it's dark, it's awesome. The studio's dimly lit, all the lights everywhere made me happy. I was just fucking thrilled to be there.
Sure.
I didn't even know what I was going to be doing. They didn't even tell me what my job was.
Right.
And I get up there and I see them from the studio window. I'm in the hallway and they're talking to BLF Bash.
Right.
And next thing you know, they walk him over to his locker
Ugh.
and he's escorted out.
They perp walked him?
And then, they said to
Damn.
me, "Seth, you're taking over overnights."
Why
I was
would
like,
you
"What?"
perp walk that guy? Did
I
they
was like
really
800
think he
years
was
old,
gonna
dude.
did they really think he was gonna steal a microphone or something?
They did the same thing to me at TAM when they fired me.
I never understand that shit.
Wouldn't even let me say goodbye to like my friends, like Carmen and everybody. They wouldn't let me say goodbye. They said, "Grab your book bag and get out." And they walked me out of the building.
Wow, what a bunch of dicks.
But yeah, I felt bad because BLF Bash, man, I didn't even know what the fuck I was gonna do. I didn't have anything prepared. So now I'm
You're
just
like,
introducing
"Hey."
songs and stuff. And
You're like, hey, we're gonna play 37 songs in a row because I got nothing else.
I was like, the Salad Garden.
Yeah.
And back then my voice was like high, dude. Like if you hear like
Hey,
old
it's
tapes of me,
Soundgarden.
if you hear like old tapes of me when I started and hey, it's Seth the Barbarian here. and Spaceman looked at me and he goes, "Dude, you're gonna have to lower your voice." I was like, "Well, how am I supposed to do that, man?"
Hi.
He's like, "I want you to start smoking and drinking." I was like, "What?" He's like, "The way to do it, you start smoking, you start drinking, your voice will go down." And sure as shit, man, I started smoking. I didn't drink very much back then, a little bit, but I started smoking. Next thing you know, like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
But it was great advice. I mean, most likely lost a leg because of it, but whatever.
Lost a leg, but got your career.
All
Would you
thankful for
trade
that.
again?
Look at this career.
Would you trade again?
I'd go with the high voice, dude. But back then, man, radio was so much fun to be in. Like every other day was a fucking party, and there was free shit all over the place, tickets everywhere. I mean, they encourage you to go to shows and give you free tickets because they wanted you to talk about it.
Yeah, sure.
I'd meet record guys at 11:30 at night before I'd go up into the studio that would hand me like the newest CD from whoever, and I'd be breaking it on the air at midnight.
Sure. Dude, I remember when I was doing the metal show, anytime I would go to a show, and I would never, unless a band absolutely asked me to do an intro or something like that, I did not want to be on stage. I didn't want to be recognized. I just wanted to come out and do, hang out more or less, because I'm just a fan, really. I was just a fan that had a microphone once a week. But as soon as you got recognized, somebody was coming up and handing you a T-shirt and a hat and a CD.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to hate it because they would do it at the beginning of the show.
You gotta hang on to that shit the
So
rest
you're
of the day.
carrying this shit around from
On
like
the Odeon.
7:30 till 11 or something.
And then the Odeon where there's nowhere to put it, and you're just
Yeah.
standing there like a dick.
Mhm. And if it was the summer, you didn't even have a pocket or nothing big enough to put it in. At least if it was winter, you put it in your winter coat.
Yeah, but dude, I was making like, talk about making money, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, forget about the fact that the salary is pretty decent. And back then, cigarettes would cost you $2 a pack, gas is 99 cents. And then, but then, like, I was making $300 to $500 just to go to a cell phone store for 2 hours.
Right.
Stand there like an ass playing, spinning a wheel with somebody.
Yeah.
And then I did that shit. It was Body Solutions.
Yeah. The blue juice.
Yeah, lose weight while you sleep.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking crap that was.
Bullshit.
I never even stuck my finger in the damn stuff, but I lost like 60 pounds thanks to being sick. But I literally was making $3,000 to $5,000 a month.
I know.
Off that stuff, extra.
Dude, I tried so hard to get the MMS people to put me on that too. I asked them a bunch of times because I had heard that you were making a bunch of money, and I was like, man, if I can't even make $1,000, I'm in. I'll come over to the studio 2 or 3 times a week to cut a couple of spots. Hey, I'm down 36 pounds this week. Hey, whatever. I would have done that in a minute. But they wouldn't let me do it because I wasn't a full-time employee.
Yeah, I won national awards for the spots that I did and never even tasted this stuff.
That's hilarious. Never
again,
even once
I got
tried
an extra like grand for winning awards for that stuff. I mean, it was just sick until I realized, because I was young and stupid, that they were not taking taxes out of it.
Oh, so you got zapped?
So I was making that kind of money a month, and then all of a sudden, come tax time, it was, dude, you owe like $15,000. I was like, what? Who does? I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, well,
I've never even tried that stuff. You can test my blood.
That's when you're like, yeah, not paying it. Sorry. What are you going to do? Take a lien against my car, I guess.
But it was fun. I mean, radio was just a good time. Like, the reason I even thought of some of this stuff is today, a guy that I used to work with, right?
Yeah.
Danny Chekalinsky. Morning guy that I started with. I was intern for him. He's the one that named me Seth the Barbarian.
Okay.
And so he posted online today, the radio medium is dead.
Okay.
Glad I'm out of it.
All right.
And I'm sitting there going, well, wait a second, man. I still like what I do.
Sure.
I still enjoy it, and there's still people listen to the radio, and they listen all the time.
Yeah. It's funny because, dude, there's a lot of people that feel that way. Me and Neely have had this argument on the CMS a bunch of times because he always leans in with, everybody's listening to podcasts now. And it's like, no, they're really not. Still more than half the people in whatever town you live in, when they get in their car to go to work, it's on whatever channel it is, and it never changes, whether it's sports talk or, country or whatever it is. I mean, dude, you were the beneficiary of that for 15 years, 20 years, whatever, with Triv.
Oh yeah.
Triv literally made it so I would say half of the traffic that was coming into Cleveland had TAM on, both in and out.
Oh yeah.
You would listen to Wills and Coleman or whatever in the morning.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to change the channel and miss Triv on the way out.
Right.
So you would just listen, like, because I Mike Schneider seems like a real nice guy, and I'm sure he is, but I wasn't really interested in listening to him in the morning, just doing news stories. But I would leave it on so that when I got in my car at 5 o'clock, I would hear you guys arguing about whatever the hell you were arguing about and telling me the traffic every 8 minutes.
Right. So dumb. But yeah, I still think that the radio, look, there's not a whole lot of good radio in this town anymore. I will say that. But the radio is still a very important medium. It really is. And,
dude, the 92.3 is huge. It really is big, and I think MMS is still pretty damn big too, isn't it?
The mornings maybe, but afternoons I don't listen to afternoons. It's just one big liberal fucking show. But what I hate about that station is that they went from, the great music, dude. They were always up on top of the new stuff and had all the classics that you liked, to now I'm just not playing a whole lot of music and the jocks suck. I mean,
Yeah, now it's
simple
Alan
as that.
Cox instead of Guns N' Roses or whatever.
Right. And
Yeah, I miss
Rover.
the thundering buzzard. You know, that I miss those days.
And then douchebag in the middays.
Yeah, who is Middays?
My ex friend Stansberry, I think, does it.
Is he the midday guy?
Records it from Canton, his where he's super duper popular in Canton, Ohio.
That mega market.
Yeah, that mega market, home of the Football Hall of Fame.
Great.
Where the best thing about Canton is the Hall of Fame and the Rooster's Chicken Place, which happens to be very tasty.
Wow.
But I can't say that I ever turned on whatever station that is to listen to
Stansberry.
the mornings there.
Yeah. Can't say that I ever have either. I know Stansberry came to Pinball PA like 2 or 3 years ago, but
Really?
Yeah.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Because you invited him?
No, he just was there. He was there, and I happened to see it in my Facebook feed, so I hit him up and got a bunch of pictures taken with him at the place. Yeah, we got pictures of him at Pinball PA.
I'm glad I didn't see those the last time I was there. Otherwise, we would not have pictures of him. He's one of those guys that I thought was like a really good friend, like really good, like really close friend for a lot of years.
Right.
And then ended up not being so much. And like when I got sick and stuff, I never heard one word from that fucking guy.
Well, he's a typical radio guy.
And I helped him. I mean, he doesn't even know that I helped him not get fired. People wanted to fire his ass, and I'm the one that said, no, this is what I'm talking about, going back in time and changing my life so I wouldn't be a nice guy.
Sure.
Because I should have been a shithead and said, yep, he's a dick, fire him.
Yeah.
If they wanted to.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Habu hit it on the head. It's all going to be AI soon anyway. Probably true.
Well, I mean, it is kind of true. I mean, you can create your own DJ on Spotify, and the guy talks to you and introduces songs to you.
And it's actually not bad. I get that too. Hey, it's me, Chris, DJ X, and here's what you've been listening to the last couple of weeks. And that plays everything I've been listening to, which is perfect for me.
That's the entertainment industry. Well, I don't know. People do suck in the entertainment industry. I will say that. It really is difficult to...
Oh,
a lot of people are just douches.
It's a bunch of dicks.
The problem is that that's the kind of person you have to be, though. You have to be the type A personality to be a superstar.
Yeah.
For the
and
most
part. You have to get lucky to have the right GM that can put up with you.
Yeah.
That's really what the reason Howard Stern had his career was every bit as much about Tom Chiasano as it was about Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't have that guy that just blindly went with it all the time and supported him, he would have been fired decades before. You know, he would have never gone to Syria. He would have never gotten out of K-Rock. He would have never. If Chiasano, the first time they had $100,000 fine against Stern, would have done like every other radio guy does and just fired him on the spot, that would have been it.
Yeah.
But the management protected him.
Jake says the best thing about Canton, Ohio, is that it takes 10 minutes to drive through and leave Canton, Ohio. Look, I can't see that much bad about Canton, to be honest with you. My parents both were born there. And, you know, my grandparents were all there, and I spent a lot of time down there growing up.
But then they all left.
They left. I can't imagine it's a rather large and impressive audience down there for...
Yeah, probably not. Isn't that where Chiselka does comedy, though? So maybe it is a huge market.
Well, that's my point, actually, is that Chiselka does comedy down there. So
it is turning into a metropolis.
Fuck that guy. He posted something again on Facebook not that long ago. I think he's learning his lesson, though. Because as soon as he posts something, everybody that we know attacks the shit out.
Hammers him. It's funny.
John Drake says Canton has an absolute killer haunted house, the Factory of Terror, but that's about it. Can't say that I've ever been. What they have done down there, though, is the Hall of Fame Village.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice now. They took the IX Center Ferris wheel, put it down there. They got like zip lining down there. They got like restaurants and ice cream places and all kind of fun stuff. It's actually pretty cool. They're building a hotel.
Yeah. Everything right down by the Hall of Fame is real nice. The problem is there's nothing else. There's nothing else there.
No. It's
like Youngstown with one attraction stuffed in the middle of it.
Yes.
It's just what Canton feels like. Same exact thing. But that, yeah, I was down at the Hall of Fame for the USFL championship a few years ago. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time. And paid like $10 for championship tickets, which was fantastic. It was great.
Yeah. Canton is still a shit show. I miss the good old days of radio. Scott and Todd show.
Stop it.
And Maxwell, not funny.
All right. He's got to be joking.
The fuck is a Scott and Todd show?
Maxwell and Scott and Todd were terrible.
What he said?
Yeah,
he said Maxwell's not funny. So.
He's joking. He's clearly this is an Opie and Anthony reference there, because they used to beat on those two shows, especially Maxwell. Man, they beat the piss out of Maxwell.
Maxwell from here? Maxwell?
Yes. Oh my God, dude, you should look that up on YouTube. Just look up Maxwell, Opie, and Anthony. There's like 8 to 10 hours of montage of just them crushing Maxwell.
Didn't that guy like do stuff in a back alley with guys or something like that?
I don't know, and I'm not putting my name on that.
Yeah, I'm not going to put my name on that either. I'm sure somebody said that on the radio, and maybe it's not true.
Yeah,
I don't know anything. Look, from what I see, Maxwell's doing pretty good now. I see a couple things on Facebook and stuff. He doesn't do radio anymore that I know of, but looks like he's got his life together, so I'm happy for him.
Hey, good for him. I don't know him really. I've met him, but I don't know him.
I don't know if he ever really liked me, but it was a very bad time during that time where I had a shitty boss and shitty wife and shitty everything, and everything
would that have been Bo, or was that a different boss?
It was Bo. Bo was a terrible human being.
Bo was a dick. Bo was a dick.
I don't know what he does. I think he might be in like a Canton market or some crap like that. Where he's doing.
My favorite moment ever was punching him right in the face.
I wish I could have seen that one, man.
When I had just started at 92, and MMS came down there. We were doing an event at Tower City. It was like X Fest or something. It was at the old Tower City Amphitheater.
Yeah.
And the street team with Bo and a couple of other DJs, like the DJs on the air were saying that the event was canceled and shit, which was really, really shitty. And it pissed me off going in. But then they showed up like in mass and started tearing down the posters and stuff for the X Fest. And I walked out there and I was like, what are you doing? And it was to Bo. And he like kind of like chested up on me, and I just punched him right in the fucking face.
God, I would have given anything to see that one.
Fucking Kim Monroe was so mad at me because I had only been there like a week. I was like a brand new entity. I think I had done 1, maybe 2 shows, and here I am assaulting the program director at MMS.
Wow.
that was the angry Aiken days. That was a different time.
I miss radio like that, though. I do. I miss fun.
I do too. I love that stuff.
But I still love the business. I mean, that's the thing. I still love the business. I mean, it's just so different now.
Yeah, I don't know that I love what it is now, but I loved it then. It was a lot of fun.
But I just look, there's nothing better for me. I love it now. Just getting up, going in, have a good schedule, going in to do
the Bob
Francis show, and
right.
He talks to me about stuff on the air, and we enjoy it. And I mean, it's a good job if you can get it.
Mm-hmm. Well, talk radio is where it's at now. There's really not any rock radio in this area at all. 98.5, I guess.
But I mean, and what are they playing?
The same Pink Floyd, Van Halen, and Skinner that they've been playing for 50 years.
Yeah.
Dude, look, they're playing Sweet Home Alabama. I can't believe it.
Turn it up. Let's go.
Oh, my God. Is that Running with the Devil coming on now? Yeah. Holy shit, us and them again. Great.
I used to turn on MMS to listen to good music. And
yeah. Well, MMS used to be so much fun, too. Remember they used to do the coffee break concerts?
Oh, yes, I believe you. I do.
And I went to so many. Remember they used to do the thing where you could mail in a self-addressed stamped envelope and they would mail you tickets?
Yeah.
Dude, I probably went to 100 shows that way. And they were good shows. It wasn't like garbage. It was like Starship or the Romantics or stuff like that. But at the time, that was like big bands.
Oh yeah,
You know, it was pretty quality for free.
they did live at the Rock Hall stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They did a lot of like
They
fun
did a lot of
things.
cool stuff, and now nothing.
Well, there's not much to do anymore. I mean, there's no
Mhm.
more Ozfest that come here anymore.
True.
There's no bands that are even halfway decent that go to the Rocket or anybody like that. It just doesn't happen like it used to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if
I
it
mean,
is, it's going to be a Rush who's going to charge you $3,000 for a ticket.
yeah. I saw an article earlier this week. I sent it to somebody. Obviously wasn't you, but that tour is stiffing.
Really?
Yeah. No one can afford the tickets.
Yeah.
The tickets are stupid priced. So everything inside, like floor level is wide open. Because
Wow.
nobody wants to pay $1,000 to $3,000 to see 2/3 of Rush.
I was going to say, it's not even the full band, man.
Well, and it's missing the most important element of that band.
Yeah.
Sorry, but Neil was the most important element of Rush. I'm not even a Rush fan, so it's not like I'm saying it like some fanboy, but he wrote all the tunes. He did all the ridiculously crazy drum stuff. He wrote all the lyrics. That's the guy.
Well,
Now you
there's
got
John,
the two karaoke guys playing his songs.
John Drake is arguing with you.
What is he saying? They added a bunch of shows. I know they did. Go look at how they're selling, dickwad.
I got to get rid of Pornhub here.
What's wrong with Pornhub?
This is on my screen. We're all looking it up at the same time.
Yeah, that's fine. Here, I'm reading this article right now. It's from rockcelebrities.com. Rush seemingly struggling with low ticket sales for reunion shows. Was it a mistake?
Huh.
So, yeah. Yes, John, it's stiffing.
Oh, yeah. Here, Rush concerts facing slow ticket sales.
That's what I'm saying. Shut up, John. You don't know anything.
Rush
Isn't there-
tour tickets sold out due to bots and resellers.
Yeah.
So there you go, John.
Isn't there another slow-selling Dream Theater show you could be talking about? Shut up.
I haven't heard from John in a while. Is he something wrong with him? He's all right?
Nah, he's fine. It's because there was no Browns this week.
Way to keep up on those dog pound details there, buddy.
Well, you only missed one.
Well,
And let's be honest, did we need one?
There's only like 12 games, dude.
Yeah, but did we need one? Why don't we play a quick commercial because we're already running out of show, and then we'll talk about the other shit.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. We have an event, Seth.
Yes, we do.
December the 19th. We finally have a commercial for the event, which was approved earlier today by Dave Landau, so I can officially start playing the commercial.
Fantastic. Look at this. As we're getting rid of the show, we're going to have a show.
Yes. So get your pens out so that you get the email address, people, if you want to meet Dave Landau and have a nice free lunch courtesy of Smokin' Rock and Roll and Randy Trask no-bake cookies. It's going to be fun. So check it out. We'll be back here on the Seth Williams Show.
Get ready for a live podcast event you won't want to miss. The Seth Williams Show is going live and in person on Friday, December 19th, and they're bringing a comedy heavyweight, famed comedian Dave Landau. You know him from his hit show Normal World on Blaze TV, Kill Tony, The Joe Rogan Experience, and more. This is your chance to see him up close. And we're talking full treatment. Enjoy a free lunch provided by Smokin' Rock and Roll, plus dessert courtesy of Randy Trask's no-bake cookies. Mark your calendar, Friday, December 19th during the day. Remember, this is an invite-only event, so you must be available. To secure your spot and receive your personal invite, send an email right now to SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com.
And we are back. I'm looking
We are
forward to
back.
that. That's gonna be fun. That'll be a good
It's gonna
time.
be so fun.
And
I
I didn't
know.
realize we were having cookies there too. How was that?
Yes, Randy's gonna come down with the cookies. He's gonna pass some out for free, and if you like them, you can buy them. I guess I'm assuming. But yeah, we're gonna have cookies. We're gonna have food. We're gonna have a great time with Landau and his crew. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
All right, so that's gonna be a week before Christmas.
Yes.
I'm going to demand
Yes.
that Billy Morris dress like Santa
Please.
and Leah Morris dress like a naughty elf.
Yes. Or just wear nothing.
Can we make that happen?
Leah,
Did you
can
see what
you
she
be
went
an
for,
unwrapped present for us?
Yeah, pops
That
out
would
of
be
a
the
present. Just pops out of a big Christmas present.
Yeah, just be an unwrapped present.
Did
I don't even need you to pop out. Just be naked.
Did you see what she dressed as for Halloween?
The cherry pie girl?
Yeah, the cherry pie girl.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm sure Billy licked the cherry pie clean.
Yes, I'm sure that outfit wasn't long.
I'm sure he licked the pie tray.
Luckily, Billy doesn't listen to the show.
Oh, Billy knows. I say it right too, Leah. I have such a lucky. I am so lucky that all my friends with their wives don't care that I'm a filthy pig. It's
Well,
great.
That's a bonus, man.
It really is, because I don't hold anything back. And none of them care. They're all like, "Oh, you're so silly." I'm like, "Yeah, I really am."
I am looking forward to it. But God, please give us some good weather for that day, because I don't want to be
I know.
snowing like a bitch. And
Yeah, I do hope that we're not, engulfed in an ice storm or something.
some blizzard and
Mm-hmm.
Landau's plane can't land or something like that.
Yeah, I hope not, but whatever. I'm excited for it. Dave's excited for it. He and I were texting back and forth today about it, and he's very excited to do it. And it's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
That's nice. See, it's nice that he actually would like to come on the show and enjoy it with us.
Yeah, why not?
Either that, or you're going to do some extra web work for him, and he's paying
I'm
it
really
back.
not. I'm really not. It's, dude. I'm enjoying. Look, I know a lot of rock people, and I'm just now starting to meet a lot of comic people. But I love having the comics in my corner because they think a lot more like me. Like musicians, most of them are liberals, and most of them are, they have that left-leaning horse shit that where now I can only talk to them about music. But most of the comedians are just as fucked up as I am in their head.
Yeah.
And that's great. It's great when I talk to Jim Florentine and he actually outgrosses me or something. It's like, yes, that's what I need in my life. Somebody like that.
You know what we need to do, though? Because we're going to keep
What's
the
that?
Wednesday Seth Williams show thing going, but we're going to change the Monday up a little bit.
Mhm.
But what we should do is get one of your bands out here. Get
Oh, to whatchamacallit, to Billy's studio?
band, set them up and let them play on Billy's stage, like a song or two and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Working on it, actually. I'm working with Billy and with Billy's working with behind the scenes with one or two of the venues to try and set something up. So we're working on it.
What do you mean venues? I don't understand.
Like we need to have cooperation from the venues.
Oh, where they're playing?
Yeah. So if they're playing the Winchester, I want the Winchester to help us promote it, and stuff like that. And so Billy knows all those people better than me. So I have actually asked that question, and we're working.
But Billy has the attention span of a tick.
Well, and I understand that part too. All I got to do is get Billy to make the connection, hey, meet my friend. If Billy does that, then I can run it from there.
All right. So what are we talking about for the next 20 minutes?
I don't know. Snap.
Get your emails over if you want to go to Dave Landau.
Yes, please do. SethWilliamsShow@gmail.com.
There you go. And Venmo, Seth Williams 32 on Venmo. If you want to Venmo some cash to the show here so we can split it and have a good Christmas. Our presents for our children rely on your donations.
Please. My children are in their 30s. They get nothing.
Okay.
They get
That's not the way we're
nothing.
supposed to play the game here, Chris.
They get a happy Christmas text.
Chris doesn't understand that he has a baby that needs diapers. And so
yeah,
please,
I
Seth
forgot
Williams
about that for a
32.
minute.
Seth Williams 32 on Venmo.
Yeah,
Donate.
there we go. So did SNAP happen?
I don't know. What I heard is that they were now Trump is waiting to see what the lawyers say, and they're going to go back to judges and figure out. I think he's trying to pay a portion of it out because these funds aren't really meant for this. I mean, let's be honest. Fuck this all up. They had a resolution that they could have just signed and voted for, and everything would have been just fine. And they're dicking around because they want to screw Trump. And what's the problem is it's really not working. Most of the polls say people understand it's the fucking Democrats' fault.
Yeah.
Clean CR, which all the Republicans have passed, and they need 5 Democrats to turn and come over and vote for this thing, and they won't do it. Even John Fetterman, who I thought was a retard before he had a stroke,
right?
All of a sudden seeing the light of day and saying, "Hey, look, Trump voters are voters too, and they're good people." He's like, "We're denying these people SNAP benefits because the Democrats are being stupid."
So did he turn? Did he turn and vote for the passage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's even video of like some of these guys like Hakeem Jeffries and Schumer and stuff talking about shutdowns in the past, saying we will not do this to Americans. We will not shut it down just to be petty and to get what we want. But it's not. We'll vote for it and we'll discuss things after it. And they're not doing that. They're liars. They're scumbags, and they're purposely hurting American people.
Did I not see it? Maybe this could have been bullshit. There's so much bullshit out there anymore. It's hard to tell what's real or not. But I saw an article that Trump told Schumer, "I'll never cave into you."
Yeah.
He said, "I'll leave it closed till I'm out of office," or something like that.
I mean, it's insane. I mean, you can't do that. That's the problem here.
No.
Somebody's got to give. I mean, military members, people are losing checks. Now, there was a guy, it was a private guy, a friend of Trump, I think, that gave like $130 million or something like that to pay off,
sure,
a lot of the service members, checks and stuff like that. Sure. But man, you're going to end up hurting a lot of people in the long run here. Now, 42 million people on SNAP is insane. One of which, there's a ton of illegals that are getting those benefits. Sure. And then 2, I'm really sick and tired of going to Walmart or wherever it is, and you see, people walking around with iPhones that are better than mine, nails look like they just got done at a nice salon, all this fucking, nice clothes. Their cars have rims that are worth more than my home, and yet they're pulling out food stamps to pay for their shit.
Right.
I mean, there's something wrong with the system, and I don't want to see 42 million people get food stamps. And certainly, there's a lot of these people that are sitting around their fucking houses and their trailer parks or whatever, enjoying their free meals from people like us, and they're more than able to go out and work, and they don't.
Oh, yeah.
And it's disgusting.
Well, once you tell people it's free, then they expect it to be free. So, then they don't want to work. And it is astounding how few people actually want to work now.
If I wanted to, I have, kidney problems. I'm missing fucking leg, dude. I got diabetes, whatever it is. And so, if I wanted to, I could be sitting around this house on disability and my wife working. I could be collecting all kind of benefits. I could be getting food stamps and whatever. And what I would do then? I could DoorDash on the side and not have anybody know what the fuck I'm doing, and just taking all that money and putting it in my pocket for liquor and cigarettes if that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
But you know what? I'm a proud American, and I want to get my ass up and I want to go to work until I can't anymore.
Right.
But you see people taking advantage of people like us who actually do work for a living and are paying government money so these people could do nothing but sit around the house all day long, have more kids, get their nails done, and I have to pay for their meal.
Yeah. Well, and what's crazy is, I don't know I know you avoid X like the plague, but there is an absolute abundance of people out there right now that are saying that us, the tax paying people, are wrong for denying people their money, their SNAP. We're wrong because that's why we pay those taxes, is to feed them, and that they shouldn't have to get a job because we already have jobs that pay for their SNAP.
I have a job to pay for defense of this country and supposed infrastructure, and I don't see a whole lot of that happening.
Yeah.
But
dude, X has been on fire.
Certainly not paying for these fucking schlubs to sit around and do nothing.
No, I mean, why should we? Why should we?
And I don't feel, look, there are people that I feel bad for, dude. There are people that I seriously feel bad for. I know some people that have some major illnesses in their family. You know, kids are really sick, and so they got to spend a lot of time with their kids, can't really work, and they're on hard times. And I get it. And I think that those people should be taken care of. We should have policies in place for people that really, really need the help. But because you don't want to get up and get off your ass or get out of bed early or do something, I'm not going to feel bad for you. You don't deserve anything. Now, this is what I get mad. I hear some people say, well, I can't find a job. Well, why not? I mean, there's plenty of jobs out there. It's not the job that you want, but so you don't want to work that job, so you're not going to take that job. You don't want to work in the food industry, so you're not going to work. Well, I'm not sitting around here waiting all damn day long for you to find something you enjoy doing. Get your fucking ass up and go work. Go work.
Do like the rest of us. Here you go. Check this out. This is what's going on out there nonstop. I love it.
Oh yeah. Shit. Really?
People are done.
Damn.
Like
yeah, he's robbing the place. And the security guard just went and fucked him up.
Now the security guard
probably fired.
Sued for
he's probably fired today.
Yeah.
But I love seeing it. I do love seeing it. I'm loving the fact.
How much, Brian says, how much is the government to Argentina, Ukraine, Israel just this year? I understand that too, but Israel, I understand a little bit more than Ukraine and Argentina. We are like allies with Israel. We would hope that our allies, when we need it, would come to our help.
Hey, you'd hope so.
Come to our defense.
You would hope.
But Ukraine, I mean, Biden was just writing check after check, giving blank checks to Ukraine. There you go. Take all of our money.
Dude, you want to see another shoplifter getting?
You know what really upsets me too is that all these people that are like talking about the illegals and stuff and how they deserve this, they deserve that. Then you take them in. Open your doors, let them sleep on your floor, and buy them food. I don't want to buy them food.
There's a reason that they're illegal. You know.
Well, people forget that word when it comes to
save your
people.
DACA bullshit and your dreamers nonsense. You're not. You're.
How about this? I'm a dreamer, and I'd like a better life for me and my family, and I live here legally and continue to try to do things the right way by working.
Our country's just completely fucked because, having lived in other places, this shit does not happen. This kind of shit, going into stores like this, going into stores and just thinking you're entitled to steal, you come out and get your hand lopped off with an axe.
Right.
Yeah. They'll put your whole body in a wood chipper because it's just not worth it to keep you. They behave in other countries, but here, no. Haven't you noticed the few that actually did leave the country? They're almost universally all saying that they're ready to come back and that the move wasn't what they thought and it wasn't as promising and all that shit. All of that has been said. And now they want to come back because they realize that it's better here. It's stupid.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, because mine keeps like blipping a little bit.
Yeah, you're having a little internet static, but maybe we wrap it up. If your internet's getting ready to take a shit.
I don't know if it's going to take a shit or not, but you're back now.
Seems like it is. Yeah, seems like it's all right. Anyway,
you want to show something?
No, go ahead.
No, you said you wanted
Oh,
this
I
video.
can. Here you go. I'll put this one up. This is yet another guy that decided it was okay to shoplift, and he got treated for it. Here we go.
Move to in there, man trying to move to the man in the place. He's trying to clap the things. Yeah, my man's not having none of it.
It is.
My man's not having none of it. Man's trying to move wicked. Live and direct. Hold on to him. Hold on to him. Yeah, hold on to him. Hold on to him. Grab the pussy.
Over
Hold
now.
him. Hold him. Hold him. Hold him. Hold him. Hold him. Yes, man. Hold him. Yes, man. Twist him up. Yes. That's it. Right with that tip. That's what it is. Slap him in the face. Hey boy, you're thief. Yeah, man, you're a ball. Yeah, you're a ball. You're a ball now. Pussy, shut up. Shut up. Stop crying.
I love the guy that's filming. Shut up. Stop crying. Shut up. I got to watch the end now. I haven't seen this whole thing. Here we go.
Shut him out, boy. Stop thief. Conk him up in his head. Yes, man. I have to reach you. Can't breathe. Shut him out. You're going to police station. Police station, you're going. I have to reach you. Yeah, you can't. You could breathe before. When you was thieving, you could breathe well. Yeah?
This is so good.
Well. Oh, you're thief to people them cigarette. Tell if you thief from people.
The guy that's talking sounds like Adebisi from Oz.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Shut up. Shut up.
That looked like a Costco or something like that.
Yeah. I love it.
Did I tell you? Okay. We still have a couple minutes. I'm going to look up a video and you got to play it on
All
here.
right, go ahead.
So I'll give you the quick background.
All right. Who is it?
So I had to I went to Costco the other day,
Mhm.
right? Last week.
Yeah.
And I forgot I didn't tell the story on here. So my wife and I went to Costco and my leg was killing me, dude. I could barely walk across the parking lot.
Okay.
And Costco, as you know, is a giant store.
Sure.
Go to while I'm talking, go to the Bob France Facebook page. Strictly Speaking with Bob France Facebook page.
Okay.
And so I said, fuck it. I got to get a cart. I got to get one of these, motorized carts that they have in,
Yeah.
the stores like Costco. I mean, Costco is just too huge. I could not walk around that place. Leg was really sore, really hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Fake leg. There's like a sore on my leg, and it's
Okay.
hurting. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to get this cart. And I get the one cart that unbelievable. Right? It's the worst noise I've ever heard. And so you can hear it throughout the entire store. So you got this fat guy wearing a Simpsons sweatshirt that everybody can see from across the room because it's all big and white and neon and all this kind of stuff. And I'm driving around in a squeaky ass cart. And so I told Bob about it because I thought it was kind of funny. And he's like, take a video for me. I want to see what you're doing. So I took a video. All right. And I sent it to him. And then he posts on his Facebook page the video that I want you to show.
Okay.
Can you scroll down and find it?
On Bob's
South Park
Facebook
video.
page?
Strictly Speaking with Bob France Facebook page.
I was on YouTube. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Bob or Strictly Speaking. S-T-R-C-T. Strictly Speaking. There it is. Let's see. Here's him ranting. It's below the rants.
Yeah, he puts a lot of stuff on his page. So
Yeah, as I say, holy smokes. Here's this.
it's a
What
South
am I
Park-
looking for?
It's a South Park video.
Well, I'm down to Dinesh D'Souza.
You there?
Still scrolling. I'm still scrolling. I'm not finding it.
It was a reel, but he posted it.
I'm down to October 26th.
Okay, that's hang on.
I'm down to October 26th.
Hang on. All right,
I
I'm
don't
gonna.
see it.
Can I text you a video? Can I text it to you?
Well, then I got to email it to myself.
What the fuck? You send so many goddamn texts. It's not even funny. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Not fat cow. Right, you're not fat.
Okay, hang on.
I'm not
Hang on.
fat. I don't drive
So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to email it to you.
All right.
Hang on. But we have to show this before we go. This is must see according to Bob because he likes to make fun of me. God, everything is so fucked up. All right. I wish I would have thought about this earlier. All right, I'm going to send it to you right now. You should have it.
All right. I'm looking.
Sent.
I'm looking.
Just sent it.
Come on. Come on. There it is. Let's see. Yeah, you didn't send it. You sent me the link to your phone.
It can't be.
It is. I'm looking at it. It's file : / which means it's direct on your phone.
Fuck. All right, I'm going to try this one more time.
All right.
You don't see it on his Facebook page anymore, huh?
I don't see it on his Facebook. I scrolled down into October 20th. I don't see anything with South Park. Nothing.
All right, and I'll try this. It's still not giving. I copy the.
Yeah, if it starts with file : that doesn't work.
Why is this not working?
I have no idea. Maybe it got taken down. Who knows? Yeah, I'm all the way.
Oh, man.
Well, ain't happening.
Hang on. Let me see if I can just try to share it to you.
How are you sharing it?
I'm not going to be able to do it. Let's see here, Chris. I'm texting it to you and see if you can see it. Maybe it's not up still.
Well, compelling radio.
Yeah. You can see it.
Yeah. Well,
It didn't text you?
let's see.
Not that cow. Right, you're not
Yeah, it's there.
All right, now how do I?
So maybe you can email it to yourself. I'm willing to be a couple minutes late on this because you have to see the video.
Well, let's see. Gmail. Me see
Because he thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever, and I was really humiliated and thought it was awful.
Well, let's see what we got here. That's ChatGPT. I don't need that.
Because you would think that I have the it's not like it's a link that I have to click on to go to it. It's just the video.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out, maybe. Share. Won't let me share it that way. Boy, this is
Wow.
a real... We're going the extra mile to get this fucking video shown.
It's worth it if you get to see if it actually works.
Well, let's see. Leave that site. Go ahead. Open
All right.
up.
I'm about to give
Anything.
up on this fucking shit.
Yeah, no, it won't open. It ain't opening. What the fuck?
Watch it on your phone though.
Yeah, I'll watch on my phone later. Yeah, it's not working. It's just
Oh,
not
interesting.
working.
He didn't
Anyway.
he didn't want to be called a bully, so maybe he took it down. But
Maybe.
it was after we got over 100 and some reactions. Stuff.
Well,
Anyways, all right. Well, that was fucking worthless and a waste of my time. Have a great night. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday, God willing. And yeah, that's enough. See ya.
sip.
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Triv, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. Lost a leg, but he's still strong and true. Chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown, prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air.